If any of you are with us and you want to maybe leave a message, I'll try to keep an eye on that for you. But thank you, thank you, thank you for coming, for joining, for sending me these fabulous things to sign for you all. Super, super excited. Rob is here with us somewhere. He's in the background, and if we need him, we can always scream, Rob! But for now, it's just you and I. Awesome. So I want to start. We've got a number of these things to do, so I want to make sure I get the shout outs in and the sort of readings that people wanted. I'm going to start with number 175, which is Kellyanne and Akiena. And I'm hoping you guys that I'm saying this right. Akina or Akiena? Kellyanne, Akiena, may your aim strike true. And I signed this for you just like that. Oh, shoot. Our camera's kind of going away with the background. Hello, people. Oh, there we go. We're going to have to find the perfect spot. Nice. So that is one down, and she's a beauty. I don't want anything to happen to this. So I'm like, oh, lady, where's the safe spot, right? There we go. She's a beauty. Next one we've got up is Nathaniel Wilson. Hey, I think I can get that. Wolf. I'll just call you Wolf. Wolf, what's happening? I see you. This next one is for Nathaniel Wilson. And let's see what it says. 178. Oh dear, Nathaniel, I need to find you. I know why I don't. You're here. It's a big, beautiful print. Nathaniel, it's just a signature that you wanted on this big metallic with your name. Nathaniel, your queen. That's a beauty. I'm not sure she's going to show up all that great on this camera. Yeah, sorry about that. Can you see that? She's showing up. We're like, no, it's not working. Oh my God. So cool though. It looks really, really cool. We got you there. And okay, so 178, Kenny. Kenny, Zazie, where are you, Kenny? Now, Kenny had a special request. How am I doing today, Wolf? I'm doing good. I'm just like here with you guys, which is totally awesome. So excited. It's raining, but clearing up, hopefully soon, right? Okay, so Kenny wanted, we are the forsaken. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way. Your queen, Sylvanus Windrunner, and my name. Kenny. Super cool. Okay, this is another metallic for Melissa. I think I've got, yeah, Melissa, I've got you right here. It's so good. Not a Banshee Queen, not a Ranger General, but always a Windrunner. So fun, so fun. I want to try to catch that so you can maybe see it a little bit before it gets to you. Kind of cool, right? She's a beauty. She's a beauty. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, and who do we have there? Hey, Aaron! What is my favorite print? You know, I like some of these new ones. They're very cool. I really like the metallic, but you know, there's one that sort of stands out. We call it "Look Into My Eyes," and it's kind of a classic, older image with the red eyes that I think is probably the most popular. If that makes any sense, right? Yeah, that did look cool, didn't it? Okay, I think we're on. Sorry, I lose it. Right? We got Melissa. We're on 180. Krista. Ah, Krista. So Krista, my actions were mine and mine alone. I accept the consequences. Vicious. This is the one I was talking about. This is popular. So yeah, that sort of classic look is so awesome, right? Let's set her right here. Jennifer Spear, 182. Again, this is one of our favorites. And just Jennifer, just got it up to you, like, just like you wanted. You wanted your name, and then I put darn it. There we go. Yeah, Sylvanas and forever your queen, Jennifer. So fun. No, I saw that. It's all good. I can't type either, right? I'm like, "Oh, shit. What?" Okay, we're moving on. 183. Asher Kunin. Um, Asher had asked if I could write something that I thought Sylvanas would write if she were physically doing the signing. Um, and he picked this is a really cool print. Um, and I decided on this, Asher. I hope you like it. Asher Kunin. Together we are invincible. And there's our girl. So cool. Just keep that from getting like all messed up, right? Yeah, right? I see that too, Wolf. Um, Leanna. And Leanna had asked just for the signature. Leanna, if you're out there and you're seeing this, um, just the signature, and that's the image she selected, which is really a beautiful one as well. The new, younger Sylvanas, right? That looks so cool. Just trying to get that in the picture, right? Yeah, she's mine too, Aaron. She's gonna outlive her own story, right? She's in the maw. Like, who knows, right? Okay, I'm sorry. 184, what are we on? 185. Chris Perry. That's what we've got. Chris, now you requested the heart. I'll show you where it is. Hopefully you like this. We will slaughter anyone who stands in our way. And I put the heart up there by your name. So you can see Chris, and then right at the end of the Y, there's a little heart. I hope that's what you were looking for, Daddy. Right? Um, okay. 86. This is so cute. Iris, you are the hottest banshee in all of Azeroth. Are you not? I didn't include the are you not in the signing. I just included that now. And for the horde. For the horde. That is included on this one. Right? Oh, so dang it. Camera. There she is. Trying to get that in there. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool. This next one, 189, is for biking. Uh, you know, they did a really good job of printing these out. Taste the blade. I think that's what she'd say. And there you have that. I'm not sure how well you can see that the black might be blending in, but they did a killer job. You asked Alex, what is the favorite line that I recorded for her? Um, she's got a lot of really good ones, just like not as long a history with me, of course, as Sylvanas has, but um, I have a list of them, and I like, oh, sassy, aren't you? I like that. I thought that was cute, and I liked the one, um, my sword doesn't need to think. Scary, isn't it? I liked that. She's got a lot of smarty pants things that she's doing, right? A lot of smarty pants in biking. So Alex, thank you so much for the horde. Amen. Okay, so let's see what we got here for Sarah. I love that. That's really cool. Um, Listen, Sarah, I don't have your send in here. It has not arrived yet. Don't kill me. But I see um how you used Sylvanas for like healing, and that is a beautiful thing. And as soon as I get it, I will sign that. And Streamily has this new thing where you guys can get a video, right? And I think in the future I'll probably do more of that because it's more personal. So if you order the video with the picture, somebody can actually say the line that you want, address you personally. I mean, it's cool in a group. That's all awesome. But I don't know if there's just that little couple minutes of that video with the line that you like. Some folks will suck that out and fix it up and put it on actual art and stuff, and it gives you the opportunity to sort of have that option. So, yeah, as soon as I get it, I'm on top of it, Sarah, but I do not have that here. Sorry. I know they do, don't they? These prints, they did a Streamily did a super job on these. They're really good for framing. Kaibin, and I hope I have that right. Kaibin. I'm imagining it's Kaibin. And I signed this with your queen, Sylvanus Windrunner. And my name, of course, Kaibin. Then we have another send-in. Okay, this send-in is this cool little card, and I kept this out so that you could see it. It's probably not going to show up that great, but I have it just slipped outside of the just outside of its little plastic thing. Dang that stupid light, right? If I pull it in front of myself, you can see where it's signed on the front as requested with your pen. So yeah, I'll get that right back to you. I have the packaging right here. So cool. Got that, got that. 193 Rin. Okay, yeah, the battle speech she would give her Dark Rangers in a limited amount of space, I might add. Now this is one of the new prints they pulled out from the Maw. This we're calling it like Shadowland Stoic because it is actually in the Maw. So this is what I wrote, Rin. Rin, high blood elf. My dark rangers, my forsaken. We stand as one. And then I signed it because you got limited space there, right? So too long of a speech might not be like like something you would want. But yeah, beautiful, beautiful print with those colors. I love that teal on this side, right? That's so gorgeous. So awesome. I had no idea if mine was signed or not. It was. Oh, shoot. It's okay, honey. I got you in here, Asher. Look, we're on 193. Let me go back. Sorry, Asher's in here and he had a question. Yes, Asher Kunin. I had said, you said to write something I thought Sylvanus would say. And let me go back to yours so you can see it. There it is, Asher. There it is. Okay. And good, good, good. You're seeing it now, so it's all good. Together we are invincible. And I signed it myself and Lady Sylvanus for you. All good, all good. I got you. I got you. Now we were on 93, so I'm gonna buzz on up to 193. Yeah, that's so good, right? Aaron. Aaron just had hmm, Aaron just had a regular print with his name on it. There it is. In all its glory, Aaron. Just Aaron. Lady Sylvanus Windrunner, your queen. So awesome. Hopefully, Asher, you just saw that, right? Because I saw your comment. Hi, SpongeBob. I had an example. Wolf had just asked how I came up with that original sort of voice. Azure, I did sign yours and I just redid it for you too. I just showed you, redid your line. I'm so sorry. He's having a little trouble online. So with that connection, maybe. There it is, Azure. Did you see it? I'm watching that stream so you can see. Asha, that is your print. And I said, together we are invincible. Okay, I just saw it. Hopefully you got that. Asha, together we are invincible. I'm hoping you saw it that time. Yeah, it was an audition with Andrea Toyas, and when I got the audition, it had the previous person there, and so I read the outline. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can see it there. I read the outline and description of what she had, listened to what was there before, and then tried to kind of blend my perceptions perhaps with her the vibe they had going forward with what had already been done sort of timbrally by the gal who played her Warcraft 3 and earlier. Um, and so that's how that voice came up. Um, so yeah, so fun though, right? Thank you, Andrea. Mm, right, for such a fun gig. Um, okay, so 195 is another bike-in for Emily, and she has oh, you're welcome. Thank you, right? So lucky. So just delighted to be able to do something you love, right? Um, to Emily, and it says, "Take a look. I'll show you our good side." And that's on her bike and image. If you can see that, Emily, I don't think you can see the take a look. I'll show you our good side on the image. So cool. I like her too. It's kind of I'm gonna set that right there. Um, so fun. That siblings, I don't know if that's so, like a meant to be there kind of thing, right? Like, is that siblings just happening or is it like but they do have an effect and what they do with her internally at Blizz. So some part of that sibling S might be a part of just an effect to at certain points in time, right? Or delivery, right? Um, Yeah, so that's the sort of addresses that sibling S thing. Okay, 196, I still don't have it. It did not get here. It's a send in. And as soon as I get it again, I will get that right out. And perhaps because Streamily is doing that video option, and it didn't make it here for this, I can just do a quick video for you and it'll be attached to that order or that Streamily account. I'll talk to them about that and see how we can do that, but it didn't get here on time. Um, Next, it's Nick. Well, Nick. One of my favorite lines for Sylvanas, this is always hard because there's so many, and so many good ones that I really love. So on yours, Nick, I put, Nick, we have paid the price for sharing this world, and we have forgotten what makes us strong. And I signed it by Lady Sylvanas and myself, lovely. I love that line. It might be one of my close to one of my faves. Yeah, I really like that. I like that we have forgotten what makes us strong. That you know, being bound together. Yeah, yeah. I see that Asher Viking one was mine. Awesome, awesome. That's so cool. Um, Audrey. On Audrey's, she just wanted her name and a signature. Audrey, forever your queen. Should you choose. I love that. So Mike, Chris, you're welcome. Thanks for just supporting the game, for loving, um, the work that's being done at any point in the journey. Because I know for a lot of people, you'll be able to do something for a while, and then you're not able to play as often, or you're moved on to another thing for a bit, or you've got multiple things you like to have happening. So yeah, thank you so much. Chris had thanked the work and the passion that goes into a character like that, right? But so definitely cool. And Chris, yours is just your name and a signature, but on the new print in the Shadowlands, which is really cool. So you can see that. Chris, you have my gratitude. Come visit me in the mall, Chris. We have many souls to save. Number 201. This is a good one too. And there isn't a name. So whoever sent 201, They didn't put there isn't a name, it's just the quote, so that's what I have here, and "We have walked the realms of the dead. I have seen the infinite dark. Nothing you say or do could possibly frighten me." And then I signed it with both names for you. So awesome. 202 Engelbert, Mr. Engelbert. Come down. I know, right? I'm listen, I'm pushing for that. I'm like, "Can't we have a quest where people can go visit her and, like, and help her, like, usher souls or something if they choose to?" That'd be kinda cool. But, I mean, listen, Dragonflight is awesome. I don't know if any of you guys are playing it, but I love the dragon riding. Um, so Engelbert, Blue Steel, just just Engelbert. Engelbert, a hero, I do suspect. Ah, yeah, absolutely, Melissa. Hopefully you got to see that. It's so cool. That's a beauty, right? Yeah, that would be a fun thing to have happen. And you could see, maybe they could see they would have one for Anduin as well, right? Because he's off on a walkabout. Um, where they could like ride their dragon and dragonfly down to see them or something. But I know that's fair. It's a lot more complicated than sort of like just bam, whip it up, right? Yeah, so for sure. Ray. I have Ray. Ray, it is just our signature. Yes, Ray. That one, the space it has for signing is good on that one, right? You get a little more space and it's super, super clear. Um, and then I have Sonny. Oh no, I have Patrick. Where is Patrick? Oh, there he is. Hang on. Patrick. Yeah, and Patrick had asked just for the signature as well, but on that awesome metallic, which I'm holding up, but is kind of not coming through great because of the camera, but it's so awesome, right? Let's stand up and see if you can see parts of it. Oh, no, no, no. So fucking cool. Oh, sorry. Swearing. If there are children aboard, do not listen to this cursing. And then Sunny. Number 205, Sunny. And I just put your queen and both signatures for you. That's so cute. I can't type. Yeah, I know, but you never know. You don't want to be a like terrible influence. But yeah, you and me swearing like truckers, right? Just like what? You got to sort of put a snip on it. Um, that is what we've got for today. I think we had about 25 of these things, and I know, it always takes more time if you sign live, right? But then I just feel like I want to make sure it's written good so when you get it, you can read it and it's not like a big mess. And when it's paying attention to the stream and just, delivering stuff that people might want to hear, I like to make sure that we've gotten it right. So yeah. Um, but listen, this store, have you had any interesting fan interaction? Oh yeah, all the time. I mean, BlizzCon 2019 was such a blast. Um, trucker swear buddies. Amen, right? Um, such a blast. So many good people and the cosplay, right? What some of these people are doing is just absolutely phenomenal on all fronts. I was a fan of the cosplayers. I was like, "Hi, can I get my picture with you? Hi, can I get a can I get in on this?" Um, because yeah, they're just the work that they're doing, and then the work that the other VO actors are doing. Um, some of the stuff in Dragonflight, right? You've just got cool stuff happening, and but there's a lot of history with that previous story, so yeah. But the most of the fan interactions, all positive, um, all just awesome people who love a thing, right? They love the game and they just, you know, get in there and go for it. And my God, I think I've mentioned this before, but the people who are competing right? Who the guys who do all the competitions. I was floored watching the dungeon groups competing for that championship. I thought, "How are they doing that?" They were so fast and so good. Just incredible stuff. I would be like a novice versus, they were awesome. Um, uh, my family doesn't believe in. That's true. He's right. Matthew said, "We wanna clip the cursing when we can," right? Regardless of your, and no, that's nothing offensive, hon, that's awesome. If that's good for you, that's totally awesome, And in all honesty, my sister and I at one point were trying to take a a diet from swearing, right? Oh my gosh, it was so hard because it becomes like a part of a sentence, like the word "they." And you're like, "Gosh, I can't believe how often I use this." Truth be told, it keeps our language skills better if we don't lean on that, right? And we look for better words, but no judgment, right? Because, well, yeah, there's that. But it's all good, Matthew. Uh, oh, Captain Underpants. Well, she was a woman of very few words, and in Captain Underpants, I played Miss Anthrop, and her whole body language is dropped and not happy and like, "Did you call me? 'Cause I thought there's a shark in your fish tank." It's very flat. It's very the I've got like a downtrodden. And then I played some reporters. And just before the series ended, I had gotten Harold's mom. I was so excited to be Harold's mom. Harold. But yeah, I had those few little lines and then the show went goodbye. Okay, hang on. This is true. Matthew was sharing that if you have an influence of a lot of cursing, that it gets on that tape in the back of your head, and you're more inclined to use it. And so his mom and dad are like, "Hey, let's try to shift ourselves into better verbiage." So no worries, Matthew. I totally hear you. Uh, Asher. Oh, thank you. That's so cool. He was just saying, it's cool. Oh, shit, I'm glad you're feeling better, right? He had not been feeling too great over the holidays. Right, right, and listen, Matthew, you're gonna run into people cursing in life, like, right? Um, and I, being a person of faith as well, know that I could do better. But at the same time, I don't wanna get too judgmental and, I know folks are working on things, right? And we've all got stuff we're trying to digest, so all good. Yeah, Asher, no fun, okay? No fun. I'm so glad you made it through that. And I mean, a lot of us, it's not just the COVID stuff that folks are worried about, but RSV or the flu or things like that. I've been very fortunate because I'm in kind of a contained atmosphere. And so in 3 years now, I have not had any illness, not even a sniffle. But I'm a masker, right? As a voice actor, even before COVID hit, I was a bit of a germ conscious, wiping my airline seat and the window and like my tray and so I was always a little particular about germs before this, and it has definitely shifted me into a little bit of high gear. I'm still masking indoors if there's a lot of people or I see any kind of crowded scenario. Um, but I'm adjusting, dipping my toe back in but I just want to keep working, right? And when your work is tied to that, it definitely makes you more conscious because you want to keep your voice sounding the same. Um, Cheer Bear, my God, I haven't done Cheer Bear in so long. I played Cheer Bear from I want to say what 2012 to 16, I think it was. So there was like a period of that series that I did that. Um, I gotta I gotta shift into her. Um, It's tricky. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Asher, that is tricky. But Listen, that's a whole nother conversation we could sort of have on our own about faith and, the trans community, and, um, I believe that if you believe, it's cool. If you don't, no judgment, and that the greater universal force and light of love that is God, loves you. You are perfect. God did not make any mistakes. And your however you view that as the sun, the light, the great light of love, the conscious plane we all join, um, whatever that is, I that shouldn't drive you from faith, because religion can be like things made by man to control man, which ends up sort of being like a gauntlet that is got rejection attached to it that really shouldn't. I don't believe, in my humble opinion, that it should not be there in the great love that is bigger than any of us could ever imagine a love vibration to be, right? And we'll know that on the next conscious plane, right? But not to get too deep. Um, it's all good. You are loved, right? And I just don't think folks should feel like they're not. Um, okay, cheer bear. Um, hey, Grumpy! Kind of in this zone, I think. Welcome to Carolot. We're here in Carolot. It's this higher. Oh, Grumps, come on. We can do this. We got this. Come on, guys. I think she lives there a little bit, but I almost would have to, if I was going to do a session for Cheer Bear again now, I would probably have to listen to what I did and dial that in, right? Just dial in that place she sits. Because if you do a lot of different things, it's always good to get a little check, to keep you honest just before the session. Like, let me listen to where we were sitting so I can fall in to that thing that is that thing. Not all of them are super articulate, right? Um, I mean, some of those things are things that we have, like as our sort of footprint. Everybody has kind of a thing they do, um, a sound that they have, or they sort of lean in a direction naturally as their center. So, yeah, I don't know if that made any sense. Oh, no, no worries, no worries. Yeah. Cool, cool. Well, really awesome, you guys. Never worry, we're here. And you know, uh listen, everybody's doing a thing. And in life, it's funny, we have stuff we're dealing with. Everybody's dealing with something. As you go on, you sort of recognize that, it's a challenge. We're all just trying to sort of be our best selves and elevate to our best selves. And I feel like I'm going to be working on this to the end. To the end, I absolutely make mistakes. I absolutely say the wrong thing. Um, we get mad when we probably shouldn't, or maybe sometimes when we should. Uh, so it's a balance, and we're just trying to get to that best place, right? So, oh, you are. Matthew said he's a voice impressionist. Well, if we were listening to you, we'd be like, "Go for it, Matthew!" Put up a video of your voice impressions, and we're like, "Hey." So fun, right? Well, listen, you guys, Streamily is gonna have, I just about stepped on your thing. Um, Streamily is gonna have the, um, video options available, which would be awesome. The prints are still gonna be there, and I think over time, I've got some stuff coming up where a few new things might be added. Um, but it does depend on sort of the popularity of a thing. You can do so much work, and it just doesn't resonate, right? Um, for whatever reason, it doesn't. It'd be completely overlooked. I've done literally dozens of roles in Elder Scrolls, but different, accents and stuff throughout the game, but none that just, you know, like, have that popularity or that following that Sylvanas has gotten, or even Biken. Biken's fairly well loved. So yeah, interesting stuff. Um, okay, will do. Oh, wow, I'm so cool. 64 different character voices. Holy crap. That is good, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to check that out. Matthew's got a YouTube channel, Matthew Weatherford on YouTube, and has something where he did 64 voices. Okay, Matthew, we're all coming to look for you. Okay? He's like, "Oh shit, go for it." That's very cool. Well, listen, guys, I'll probably sign off here soon. Um, oh, when I'm 64, I just put that together. He was saying that's a Beatles song. Um, yeah, I just put that together. Yeah, go for it. Lament of the Highborn. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll be watching for you. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Awesome. Yeah, that's a good way to do it if you're following video games or films and you're practicing or sort of using something as a muse of sorts. Yeah, so good if that's got a right. That's a place that you can learn from because even when you're singing, right? I learned as a young girl, you find things that you love, right? And then you sort of attach yourself to it and you learn from it and stylize. And then as you grow, you're like, "Oh, I want to learn how they're doing those licks." Or if you're already in the gospel church and you've already got that covered, you might go be like, "Oh, I want to do Broadway." So you end up listening to the folks that you resonate with you, right? Ah, it's all good. You'll do it when you feel good, Asher. You'll do it when the mood hits you, right? So awesome. Listen, thanks you guys so much for coming out. I'm gonna roll. But always drop in. I'm on Twitter. I try to keep up and see people's input and stuff. And sometimes if I don't answer, it might just be a little I might be worried I'll say the wrong thing, or I don't want to encourage or discourage something that could be sort of land in a place that would offend anybody, or be sort of on a side of something that would eliminate somebody. So there's that. And then sometimes you just miss them. The stream gets long, and you're like, you don't catch them. But I do try. But yes, have a great one, Rob. We're checking out. Rob, we're checking out. Rob comes running back into the room in slow motion, right? Rob, come back. He's our guy. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. Have an absolutely awesome day. Yes, have a good day. Yeah, absolutely. So fun. Quick, painless, a chance for us to get together, a chance to see Leroy Jenkins. I know. That was a fun thing to do for the anniversary special. So good. We wish we had that like right here, right now. Yeah. Absolutely. So good. All right, guys, I'm checking out. I would see you and just have an absolutely awesome day. Keep your heart and mind positive. Remember, you're always growing, you're always becoming your best self, and you're not going to be perfect. None of us will be, right? We're just going to keep on keeping on until we do the best we can. So, thank you so much for loving this game at any point you did, for being part of the process, for reaching out to me so that I get to actually see you, hear you, hear you inside. And yeah, hopefully some of these personal videos will be a good way for us to connect going forward on things that people maybe want to get recorded and uh, and get signed, but without having to keep on keeping on, right? Thank you, Risa. Thank you so much. Um, and huge hugs to all you guys. I don't get to see you enough.